system. How about we try Spike Little Fade? She doesn't care about sap that much. Not a bad idea. I was thinking about Wildenton, because root seeds are good for all the extra junk you get in your deck, and if you get the enchant quick, then it's like free quick on this floor. So you get value from, you don't care about his damage, you know. Either way, I like the Awoken with the root seeds. I feel like that's good. Main problem with root seeds, it doesn't give us backline damage, so I was also thinking about something like possible Shardtail Queen for Imp synergy. Fate also has the option of drafting Resin removal, which removes Heartless and Sap. Alright, we haven't done melting for a while. For sure, Little Fade. Do we go root seeds or do we try something else? I think I like root seeds. I think I do. Stat bonuses are kept through reform as well. Alright, Wicklash. Huh, heal seems completely worthless here. This might be a reroll for just the starting cards. Wicklash is not bad, though. Damage when a burnout unit dies. Magic power is basically worthless. Sting spell to my hand. It's interesting. Oh, Split Anvil. So we need a holdover 2-cost card, and then all of our 1-cost becomes 0. Well, we actually have Memento Mori, which would make them all free. Could go for just a pyre killing thing, too. Let's go and take Split Anvil. That can be really strong. Alright, so what are we looking for? We're looking for the permanent one. This guy. So we're trying to reform this until we get the endless version of it, right? Okay, we're gonna try this Spike's Little Fade. This was the one that I used to just think this is not any good. It doesn't seem to work, but we have enough reforms. Can I do spikes? It's gonna kill you. You're gonna die over and over anyway, right? So the question is, for playing this Little Fade, can I not play Train Stewards? Because if I play Train Stewards, they go in my reform pool. So the problem with this Little Fade is how hard it is to play early. I think I can't go spikes. I don't have any extra damage to kill anything, so like how do I get kills on you? This fade is different from our other versions. This one wants to live and have high health. She wants to kill, not die. Yeah, let's see here. So I can give you plus 12 damage. Reforming gives her better attack and health, which is good. Anything increasing her max health is good. Yeah. And now you burn out, so I can't play that on you. Alright, so I do want Little Fade to die turn 1 here. But giving you attack does transfer over. Okay, since you're going to die anyway, I can do the burnout, and that's actually good for us. So oh, you get damage shield though, don't you? Wait, how do you die? Oh, exploding candle. Does that count for the... I wonder if that counts for your buff, I wonder. Because if you die from the burnout, that kills you off. That's quite interesting, actually. Good thing it's a game you're playing. You join the stream, and the first thing you ever hear is, I need a little fade to die. What have I stumbled upon? So you'll die, and that'll explode on him. We're gonna leak you. If I play this first, next turn I'll be able to play all of my spells. I didn't give it Fate additional spikes, so it didn't count. Okay, so the kills with exploding candle, exploding do not count. I only have one spike, so I haven't actually gotten any kills with Little Fade yet. Well, the spike ones do though, right? I think the spikes kill. Okay, so we do this. All of my spells are now free. You still only have spikes 1, don't you? Yeah. The spikes will kill that one. We're guaranteed to have our primitive molds, which is pretty nice if we're only letting Little Fade die. You've never had tiresome climb carry a run for you before? It's frickin' weird combo. I sure hope you get the kill. I gotta assume that you're the one getting the kill here. Nice, good. Maybe shouldn't have even played the Train Steward, I'm not sure. Okay. More Wicklashes. Are those good for us? I feel like I have to be very careful about what I take in this since we get 2 copies of it. Honestly, that is pretty good if all we're doing is trying to buff Little Fade's attack over and over. Fade just killing because of how many times she was reformed? Yeah. Do I want the extra burnout? We're glad to save this battle, methinks, but we already have 2. Don't need more. Don't want the heal. We want you to die, because every time you die, we reform you. Unless we get the Endless version, then the Endless version, we don't want that. But I think we want to reform this, right? You end up having to daze Last Divinity 5 times just so that you didn't get absolutely obliterated. This is heal. Do we want heal? We want you to get kills. We want to reform Fate a few times and keep her alive for kills with spikes. Okay, I'll take the heal then. Glimmer is backline damage. I think Glimmer's good here. All the spikes are kind of backline damage. Razor Sharp Edge is just more attack, but I think we'd rather have the Wicklashes for that. Because we don't want to do minus health. Pretty sure. We'd rather not steal our kills with Glimmer. It's an interesting point. I mean, I already have Wildwood Saps, so the question is, do we want Razor Sharp Edges, though? Stats are good, but minus 2 health, is that too much of a debuff for a unit that... It's the spikes that we're getting up, right? I feel like this is decent. It's hard for me to play around this Little Fade. I don't know how to play it very well. You think this trade-off's okay? Okay. Alright. So what are we looking for upgrade-wise then? If Little Fade is trying to kill everything, We want to find a tank unit for Little Fade to live behind after getting a couple kills. Maybe look for a sweep unit, although sweep units take the kills. What units synergize with buffing Little Fade? With the heals, maybe a cultivate guy that gives stats. Or we look for the rare guy that's a stealth that gets permanent upgrades too. We just want insurance unit. Well, then we could just go look for a holdover on like Wicklash or something. Or the heal. Or honestly, the Memento Mori, because that lets us play every other spell. We get that holdover. I'm gonna go here. Permafrost, not holdover. Alright, well, let's see what's in here. Harvest and Slay for gold. I guess Wickless Baron's not bad, because if we're dying over and over, he starts getting stats to be a bit of an insurance. We don't want this guy getting the kills, right? Yeah, I think Wickless Baron's probably better. So if I make this 2 cost, that makes it easier to play before we play everything else. So I could play a unit and then play that. Yeah, you want to play a unit that infuses it into itself well too, for sure, definitely. Do I want this or do I just want to hold over on that? I feel like I kind of just want holdover on this because that makes us able to play every spell that we would want to. In your opinion, our targets have Fade on the field each turn, which means either Endless on her or a holdover Reform card. One thing I will say is, since we're not discarding our hand and we have 5 Primitive Molds, we are very likely to have a Reform every turn. Maybe I just save my gold here. I don't know that there's enough value on either of those. What's in here? Purge minus cost, minus 2 cost. I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, because basically every spell that we have is permafrosted, so we are highly likely to have a reform every single turn. Okay. I'm going to start like this. And we're going to have Fade die 2 floors and set up on the top floor, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. As long as there's not the haste girl. Okay, there's not the haste girl. Good. Nice. Man, exploding candle. Gonna be my freaking carry here. I don't want to give you guys burnout though. Okay. Get 1 reform, good. Don't want to do it on that floor or on that floor though. Alright, how big are you? 19. Still want to put you in front, I think, though. And the more buffs I give you, the more damage we take. I draw 5. You're heartless, so the heal doesn't work. That heal doesn't work. Didn't think about that. The heal doesn't work. Alright. You do like getting a holdover 2 costs for occasionally 3 costs when you have split Amdol? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go for sure. I guess we can use the heal on some other unit, maybe, but... let's go with that. Okay. I did not draw a reform. Crap. That should be okay, though. I think with everything being free, I think we'll still be able to kill you. If I give you regen. No, you regen. So you have the more attack. She's got sweep anyway. There we go. Okay. Whew. Thank goodness. We do got to get a lot of removal going here. 9 health. Is stealth any good for this build? Clogs our reform pool if we're going to be reforming Little Fade. We could put Molten Encasement inside of Molten Encasement, which is very good. Stealth is good for the Barons. It's true. It's not good for Fade. So if I were to play 2 Barons on a floor, I'm probably going to want to just play Baron inside of Baron. And I could go Baron inside of Baron, Encasement in front of Encasement, or inside of Encasement. Always play a Little Fade in front of the Encasement, maybe. What's that Little Fade up to? Only 11-1 with 2 spikes so far. Means you've only gotten 2 kills. God. Especially with Burnout 1 and Endless. Let's see. Steel Enhancer, I feel like, is pretty darn good. Problem is, the more cards we add to the deck, you know, the less guarantee we have of getting the primitive molds. Like, we didn't draw it that last time, so we didn't get the kill. Little Fate is not getting the kills, man. Attack and Spikes, is that good? It's a 2-cost card, again, to make everything except Memento Mori free, which is interesting. Helps increase Fade's HP. Alright. Feel like this is a skip or maybe Paraffin Enforcer. And Mercy Permafrost one. They're all permafrosted Explosive Ash. It's not that, it's that we just have so many cards to get through in our deck. If anything, we want a holdover one. Not permafrost. Because this challenge means we don't discard our cards in our hand every turn. Ooh, I feel like it's a skip. We already have lots of units. Unless I'm doing this. I'm not putting Burnout on Wickless Baron, right? Man. I feel like I might need the heal here. As much as I want to go find a holdover. Ooh, we might just need the heal. I know, list of followers obscure. I can't ever place this in a good place. So I either have this or I just get rid of it. You know? I used to have it covering everything, and now at least it doesn't cover the Covenant and the combo type. Guess I can move it down even further. So, but it still obscures it, so I don't know, maybe I can put it here or something. Let me do that. This thing is, there's always something in the way, no matter what game I play. It's the Brains over Brawn challenge. Here. Cards are not discarded. Every time you draft, you get 2. And your champion enters with Sap 10 and Heartless. So is it better to look for a holdover, or is it better to heal and get a random artifact? If we got Extinguish multiple times... Go for the heal. Upgrade slot, huh? I mean, if we're playing around Little Fade, upgrade slot's not super useful, honestly. Flicker's Liquor is good. We already kind of have something like that with Split Anvil. Split Anvil plus Flicker's Liquor, is that any good? I mean, it lets us play a lot of stuff, I guess. It's potentially awkward with Anvil. Yeah. Oh my gosh, 5 copies. Do I copy my reforms? Do I copy my Wicklashes? Do I copy what do I do? Honestly, what we didn't find last time was our reforms. There is a potential having too many. Yeah, oops, it made the 2 cost 0. Yeah, we just need to play this first. I think we skip here. I'm thinking about like 1 copy of Primitive Mold. Although if we get Endless, we're not going to want reforms anymore, right? Problem is it's hard to give you stats if you get Endless. I mean, 5 copies of Steel Enhancer is just flat buffs for Little Fade, right? It freaking hurts to get nothing out of that, man. It freaking hurts. She gets armor on Slay. Ugh. Well, she won't be the one getting the kill, so this should still be fine. And you will get the kill. That one will count as a kill. And if I give you Burnout, it'll kill everything else. I think I don't actually want you to kill everything else, do I? I want you to kill with spikes. Exploding Candle, I think, is actually hurting our scaling here. Death by Burnout actually hurts Little Fade scaling, I think. Think I should do the candle, or are you agreeing that it's bad? So if I play you on the next floor next turn, the spikes will kill the next one. I think it's actively bad. Candle's hurting. Okay. My problem with the molting encasement is, again, it's hurting my reform pool. Okay, so I don't have the 2 cost thing. Alright, you kill both and die. Okay. Trying to decide if I play this guy or not. Gives her 25 armor. And it puts him in the reform pool. How much draw do we have next turn? 5. I have 4 out of all this to get a reform. I don't think I can take it. I think I just don't play it. What's up, Jashir and Bug? How are you doing? Alright, we drew one reform. Okay. Of course, if I played it, I wouldn't be able to play it on this floor. 7. So you do die, but you'd kill that one from your spikes. Starting to get a little bit of buffage going here, though. I do need to clear my hand a bit. Draw. Or do this. Okay. So it's really careful. You have to be really careful about what units you play. All right, we actually killed 2 of them. Or was that the explosion from Exploding Candle? It was, wasn't it? I drew 1 reform, so I can play everything this turn. Be nice if we have 1 turn if you don't die, so it gives more times to find what we're looking for here. Like these units, I guess I can maybe, God, because I just don't want them in the reform pool. That's the only thing. It's reform pool getting clogged is an issue. Only there was a remove all stewards event. Does that exist? That would be really nice if that existed. Okay, we have a reform. That's great. So, God, it's every unit I can't play. All right, if I play my stewards now, there sort of is cracked wheel. Oh, you're talking about the one that gives endless if you can survive 2 fights without all of your units dying permanently? Or is that something else? So if I play... you and you this turn, nothing dies. If I play you here, when you die, everything explodes. This trained steward will not die. So if I only reform Little Fade 1 more time, I think I can do this. If the next time I reform is the last time, I think we're good. Okay. Because now they're all dying. So. How big is Little Fade? How big, Little? 8212. That's probably big enough that if I just play you up here and buff you, we can call that good. Burnout 4. I do have cards to give burnout. I just need to draw them. Do I have? I don't have any of my whiplashes in hand. I could try playing Flayed on all levels. The problem is I will now have 2 trained stewards in my burnout pool. I don't think I can afford to attempt that. I think we're past that point. But I do get to get rid of stuff, which is good. Get to play my units out. I think we'll be good. As long as I draw a burnout card or 2, we're fine. I think. There we go. Whiplash. Whiplash. Awesome. Okay, we should be good, I think. Okay. We actually don't kill her, huh? Well, Fade got the kill, so that's good. I don't know who's getting the kill, but it's got to be Fade with 100 damage. So is it even worth buffing you anymore? 101. It would be nice to see who gets the kill in this preview. I guess the more attack you get, the more likely it is you get the kill. Maybe. You don't die. I sure hope you get the kill. Yes! Alright, Little Fade got the kill. Do I want you to calculate? No, it's fine. It's fine. We got there. Hollowed Halls. Interesting. Is that good with Little Fade? With this Little Fade. The Reforms Little Fade. I feel like it is. Although it's not good if Little Fade's endless, right? Because then it gives burnout. Adaptive. Is this good? Gives Little Fade a crap ton of health. So I guess with the spikes, that's good. So everything's dying from all the spikes we get. So we want to make this intrinsic. She destroys everything with that. Okay. Alright, do I want any of this? Sweep is great. But I feel like it's too late. We're playing around Fade, so I feel like any unit is not super useful here. If I'd gotten you early to play around you, I mean, you're still a really good unit to clean up. Could put like a harvest in you. We don't want you getting the kills, since we want Little Fade getting all the kills. Okay. Alright, capacity draw Ember. If I want the stealths to go on that top floor and to be able to play Little Fade there, I actually need one capacity here. But with how big the deck is at this, I feel like draw is what I kind of need too. I feel like Ember is the last thing because we have all these other things that help us with free cost and stuff. But which is it? Draw or capacity? I guess if I'm infusing him into him and then him into him, I don't need the capacity. So maybe it's just, I think I'm just going to go draw here. Okay. So removal. I would love to get rid of my trained stewards. Burst of Steel. Man, I haven't got any infusion chances yet. We'll be able to start infusing our units the next 2 floors. So for now, I kind of just want to go removal. What would we duplicate? Draw less useful because we don't discard Ember, less useful because of Liquor and Split Anvil, space less useful because Spike Fade, yeah. I feel draw is the most useful, I think. I think we just have to get rid of our trained stewards so that we don't have more dead weights in our deck. And maybe not duplicate anything. I don't know about that. So next is going to be, God, where's our first Merchant of Magic? Down here. Be a long time till we can look for holdovers and stuff. Go here. You poor dead weights. You're just so dead weighty. Oh man, there's an Animus of Will. I think we just continue to skip since we're just trying to play around. Man, it feels bad to skip on all these good units that would be carries in other games, but we just don't want them in our deck right now. We can't get molded now, can we? I don't know. Extra burnout or extra attack when a unit dies? extra attack seems good. Although burnout is pretty useful. Yeah, I mean, our little fate is going to die no matter, even if we get it, adaptive mutation. I think it's going to die eventually, right? I think resin's better. Yeah, stacks up faster. I think that's right. I think I like that. Okay. All right. Do we get endless here? We don't. So we're going to go for the more permanent buffs. The only upgrade we would want besides this one would be endless, right? Does endless work with resin block? I think it does, right? Mold's a common card. Can't fight that after ring 2, you think. Okay. Do we duplicate anything here? I haven't upgraded any spells. So resin block does trigger on endless. Okay. I mean, if we duplicate this, we have a higher chance of getting it early. But we're only going to want to play this once, right? So I feel like we want to just have one and get intrinsic on it. Because I don't think this is something we'll want to play over and over, right? I feel like that's going to be something we only want to play once. Memento Mori duplicate. I mean, we already have 3 cards that are 2 cost now with these 2 and this one. I hate to not duplicate anything. Maybe just Wicklash is good? I don't know about a primitive mold, because again, once we get endless, we're not going to want as many of those. So is it really just a skip again? I feel it might actually be a skip. Feels bad to leave things behind, but our deck is rather interesting. Okay. This champion is mostly skip, it seems. Mostly skip, it seems. Alright, we're gonna get a lot of gold. I think we can go for this. Okay. What do we got here? We do leak 1, it looks like. Alright, we draw exactly up to 10, so I don't need to use this yet. Yeah, this trial is fuel for us. Okay. Do I have any 2-cost spells? I do not. Okay. This will get, I think, 2 kills. I don't think it's 3. Nope. Get rid of this. Purge that. Go ahead and heal you. Buff you. Barren feasting, huh? Weight of contrition could be a problem. They could be a problem for sure. Alright, please give me a reform. Beautiful. We got 2 reforms. Awesome. Okay. Now the question is, do I start playing you on the bottom now? You're not going to die up here on this floor. But I think to stop the leaking, we just have to do this. Get those out. This is not considered a spell. So I can't play that and adaptive. How much? Yes, 36 spikes. Trying to decide if adaptive is going to even be good this fight or not. Say it's our win con. I'm a little leery of it right now, honestly. Can go adaptive next turn. I don't know. 91 attack for these 180 guys. Do we have enough attack apart from that? 36 spikes will hopefully be enough. I have a reform for next turn, so that's good. God. Yeah, we still can't do it because we got to get rid of this crap, so. I can make this free, but then I take one of these. I don't want to take any of these. It's possible they become free, though. We have a small chance of them being free here. One free, hit the wrong thing. Okay. Do have a free primitive mold, though. Okay. I kill any of you. I got no backline damage. We're never going to be able to play adaptive this fight. I guess that's fine. Yeah, it's true. I played the heal on that. I guess I was hoping for, I don't know, like the burnout to be useful. Okay, I can't play any more units. So if I play units, that messes up my reform pool. Yes, Weight of Contritions really suck. And that's all I'm drawing. Okay, so the question is... if I play on this floor, it would kill those two. The problem is if I don't win the fight, I'm not guaranteed to get a reform. Although, Lil Fade being here kills off these two guys, so that's actually 2 kills, which I think is better. So even though we don't get guaranteed reform, I think this is better. 226. An extra turn of stealth might do it, you think? Almost. That does it. Okay, nice. And everything else dies. Perfect. There's no way anything else is getting a kill. Beautiful. All right. Okay. Okay, there's Wicked Blaze. The question is Wicked Blaze what we want when we're hoping to get Endless? It is still targeted reform, so it probably is still good. Because we won't even have the opportunity for Endless for another 2 fights. So yeah, let's take it. And then Rooted is pretty useful. Wicked Blaze is massive. You get holdover minus cost on it. I like the Ensnare. Yeah, we have a 50-50 on finding the Endless anyway. You're right. You're right. My deck is getting really big, but I do like Ensnare. Rooted can be huge for Last Divinity. I think I'm going to take that. Okay, and it's all about removal now. I don't think we care about any unit upgrades as much as spell upgrades. So let's go here. We have a lot of gold. We could find some good trinkets too. Last Train Steward's out. Great. What's in here? Units heal draw. Spell's gonna upgrade a slot. Rooted to enemy units when they enter the floor below the pyre. Ooh, free root. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Spike Artifact would be badass too. Yeah, I'd like to get free root on the top floor. How many spell upgrades are we going to get? 1, 2, 3. I mean, we only need like 1 or 2 upgrades on each card, right? We just want intrinsic on this. You were talking about a holdover, minus cost, Wicked Blaze. I think I'd rather roll to try to find spikes, do extra damage, or something else good. Faulty Loader. I feel like that actually might be bad because we want them to attack our Fade and die on the spikes. Extra health or armor on Pyre is not bad, though. Yeah, I agree. I think Faulty Loader's actively bad on this build. Or we just save gold. Next floor, we want some good amount of gold to reroll on Merchant Magic. These are nice, but I feel like they're a bit of luxury right now. Alright, so we can get our infusion started. No intrinsic, that's sad. Alright, so which do we do first? Baron into Baron or Molten into Molten? Honestly, 2 Barons is scaling pretty well with things dying on that floor. Yeah, I think I agree with this. Molten into Molten here. Alright, 55 shards. We're going to be getting another 25 here, which is going to put us at 80. And if the intrinsic is there, that puts us at 90. Okay, so we should be good with this. Okay. Molten and molting. Multi-strike. Honestly, feel like multi-strike is good for us with all the spikes. I know you usually don't like the random artifact, but as if I feel like this is actually good for us with them dying on the spikes. Yeah, I think we'd take this. Alright, can I get my health thing? Damn, can't get my health thing. So it only kills 1. I don't have a reform yet. That kills you, actually. Trying to decide if I want to put Burnout to kill the back floor. What's our chance of drawing Reform next turn? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of a lot. It's likely, but not guaranteed. Let's see here. I mean, I could just kill you this way, but if I do this, what that will mean is when you die, this backline guy will die, which takes away from our scaling, but means we're a little less likely to leak. It's also more health for when we do the swap over if we can. We're gonna lose out on 1 kill. We can restart if we get wrecked by our draw. Okay, thank God we did draw 1. Beautiful. And actually, I can't play this turn because of the Ember Drain. Damn. Alright, I could play that next turn though. play it next turn. All right. Lots of scaling. Rip an anvil? No, it's fine. As long as we draw, well, as long as we draw another reform. Okay, thank God. Alright, so... if I play this, this will be free, but then I wouldn't be able to play this. So... what we're going to do is this. Play you here. We're going to do this. Oh, you just die. Okay. Now everything is going to die on spikes on this floor. Holy crap, we're going to root you. Okay. Definitely picking up Ember Upgrade Ring 6, yeah. Okay. So you burn out. See how I want to do this. I could apply burnout to you, right? No, okay. I have plenty of reforms now. Are you sure? Because if I don't play capacity, I don't get to play my stealth up here. So, like, what good is this guy right now for us? I'm not sure how this guy is being useful for us, honestly. I could buff 0 attack enemy to hit, fade, and die. Do I have a buff to give attack? I don't have one, right? If I had a buff to his attack, it would work. I didn't draw that. I have a guaranteed reform. I'm trying to decide how to play this guy, honestly. Swap his... I don't want to swap his HP to kill him because then these things would all leak through. For stealth, we want burnout 1 to upgrade plus endless, and then we play him before Baron each floor each turn. For now, I think I just have him die. He'll go in the reform pool. I don't want him to be sitting in my deck is my thing here. I'm going to do that. I don't want to do that. I think this second one is no longer good for us, right? Give him attack, I guess. It's not bad. Barons are back. At first, I might even be able to remove them later if Fade goes bonkers. Well, it's going to depend on how much removal we're going to have, I guess. Okay, so they're catching that leak. Alright, so we want to give... we could reform. We get to choose this. That guy dies on 72 spikes hitting him twice. Oh, this is pretty bonkers. I'll give you more burnout, I guess. Do I want to reform my guy? I can get a stealth guy, but he'll burn out anyway. But I guess the card out of my hand. So burnout 1. I mean, it doesn't hurt to give you stealth, right? Burnout 1 means I don't get the Ember Drain, so that's fine. Okay. I don't want to root these because I want them to die on my little Fade, so... root is... you're immune. Good, so I can still play it for the draw. Okay. You'll die. I'm just doing that to get it out of my hand. Oh, Oh, no. Oh, I just lost 2 buffs. God damn it, I forgot about Exploding Candle. Do I restart the entire thing for 2 lost buffs? Can I kill you? Damn it. God damn it. That was a complete misplay. Exploding Candle kill me. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. I lose 2 buffs. I don't think that'll be a huge deal. We have guaranteed reform next turn. Yeah, I thought Fade would immediately kill. Not quite. But this should do it no problem. Go. Okay. Dies from spikes. Beautiful. +3 spikes. Oh, did we just get the spike? We just got it for free. I sure am glad I chose enemies have multi-strike. Holy crap. Pre-recorded streamer luck, baby. Alright. I don't think we want any of this. Skip. Quick. Is quick good on Fade? I feel like that's not bad. Get an attack off before they attack. I don't know that I want 2 of them. Is it worth, though? Is this worth spending a card slot on? I feel like this is probably worth. Means you get guaranteed 1 kill each turn. Well, I mean, if she's got enough attack to kill the front line. I think it's worth. I think that is worth. Don't love that I get 2 of them. But we can remove. And we got spells. Good. Alright, so... no holdover yet, if that's what we're looking for, which I think that's what we're looking for. So, what are we removing here? I honestly kind of want to remove the Molten Encasement, but I'm not going to do that yet. -1 cost on Adaptive. It's more intrinsic I'm looking for, because if I have it, I'm guaranteed to play it. And everything that's 1 or less is 0 because of the anvil that we have. I think we get rid of second adaptive. Let me first see if there's intrinsic here. Damn, still no intrinsic. 1 wildwood, 1 root seed, maybe. Let me make the quick free. 2 adaptive means it draws sooner. Yeah, which is going to matter if we don't get intrinsic, which we only have 1 more chance at. We better go ahead and get our other infusion done, I think. I guess I could hold off on getting this second infusion because we know we're going to get it here. So that'll be 25, which will put us at 80. If I do this will put us at 90, and then we just take whatever the 10 cost one is there. Could get piercing on this. I don't really want to do that. Do I really need that infusion? Well, I do for the shards. But I'm going to wait on doing it. I think I will still do it. On the bottom floor just with shards. Okay. Yeah, the wildwoods aren't doing much for us. Primitive molds. How many reforms do I have now? 2 wicked blazes. I feel like I don't need the second quick. It does help us draw it earlier for now. 2 barons is kind of a multi-strike though, it's true. Minus cost on wicked blaze is not a bad idea, yeah. The root seeds. Which are least useful cards? Second adaptive, but again, not yet. I feel like I don't want to remove it yet. I don't want to remove the second quick. But I don't know that I want to remove it yet because our deck is just so big. So, okay, I'll do 1 root seeds. Alright, -1 cost. We want double stack on anything. Can make him rooted 2. This is actually pretty good. 2 turns of rooted can be really nice, honestly. I am going to do that. Do I care about consuming anything? I don't think so. Permafrost is useless. Man, I can't find holdover. Okay. I mean, again, at 2 cost, it makes everything else free. With Split Anvil. So I almost feel like anything that's 2 costs is good for us because that lets us play everything else in our hand if we want to. So maybe making the Ensnare free. So I can draw, so I can root in a pinch. I'm actually gonna do that. Care about magic power. I'm still trying to get a holdover on a 2-cost card, honestly. What are our 2-cost cards? It's Adaptive and the Wicked Blazes. Of course, Memento Mori. So I'm still hoping for a holdover on one of those. All right, let's see what's in here. Yeah, maybe the Wildwood Sap was better to get out. Oh, is this the Tiny Stone? Now you offer me this, huh? Is this useful? God, I feel like... You know, I could make one of these dudes big and then do the infusions. Minor refraction on the tome, yeah. Make this 1 capacity unit only be 1 capacity. I mean, if I put Tiny Stone on one of them, I now will be able to play the Stealth and the Little Fade on that floor. If I do the Major and then infuse one into the other, that'll be a 4-stack unit that's got, what, 35, 45. Major refraction on the tomb? That's the worst idea I've ever heard. John Cena. I think I'm just gonna minor one of these guys. This is really late to be getting this, but I'll just take that. Fine. And we can get the Stealth on that floor. Okay. All right. Giant tome. I'm huge, but I do nothing. Good story, bro. Good story. Oh, man. This guy dies to just this thing attacking, doesn't he? I feel like this is probably worth doing the burnout because it's just gonna get us a little extra damage on you, I guess. This is a pretty bad turn 1 draw, honestly. What's up, Nietzsche? The Ember Drain on you, sadly, but... Okay. Oh, man! I needed this to be on this floor. Alright, at least we drew a Reform. That's good. So everything will be free if I do this. I think I actually want to do the damage here. So. So I can root. Oh, you all die. Okay, perfect. You probably die from the Exploding Candle. Do I care about rooting anybody here? Six times 2. How do you die? Because you die in 1 hit. Then you get 1 hit off. I'm not exactly sure how they all die here. If I do this, I'm afraid you will... Oh, it's 174, you're right. I should still be good to do this, I think. Yes, okay. I don't do a second one because if I go below 6 health, he won't die. So... Do I care about rooting anything? I don't think so. I'm just gonna play it here for the draw. I can save Razor Sharp for next turn after I reform him, I think. I don't care about getting buffs on these guys. Okay. So this will mean everything in the hand is free. I won't be able to play the Molten Encasement this turn. I think I'm okay with that. Because I can get my Adaptive Mutation. I didn't get Adaptive Mutation this turn either. But I can get Quick on him. Well, Fade won't make it free. Guaranteed. Oh, yes, it will. You're right. Because the only card that costs anything in my hand. Perfect. Alright, so we will go ahead and do this then. And then everything just dies. Including you. I need to do that. Burnout 3. Is it worth giving you Burnout 3 so you come back with more Burnout? I think it probably is. Okay. Right. No 2 cost. Do have 2. Thank God we drew 2 reforms, though. Okay, good. I still have not drawn my Adaptive Mutation, man. It sucks. Let's go ahead and consume this. Fade loses Quick on reform. Oh! Oh, that does suck. Okay. There. Now that you have 0 attack, everything dies. Okay. Man, is it good to reform the stealth guy? I'm just not even sure if it's good. I guess I can play it up here. Gives me Ember Drain. Burnout 1. Only attack, HP, and endless are retained when a unit dies. Okay. Go ahead and do this. And then... Do I want to give you extra burnout? I don't. I want to give you extra burnout, though. Oh my god, his spikes are doing so much damage. Holy crap. His... I forget. I could play this. Make everything free. I don't think I care about that. Anything you've upgraded with outside of combat, too. Only Endless from the Endless Tome. Endless from the Votive Key artifact is also lost for some weird reason. Okay. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, I have 2 of them. I'm going to do this just because I want to play out my hand here. So I'm going to do that. You're not going to burn out. You will die here, which is what I want. I don't want to play out a bunch of these. I'll leave one other one in my hand here. The Endless Tome must be stickier than the key. Sounds right. Endless makes everything free. As long as it doesn't kill him. Play this next turn. Get more damage on you. I'm pretty sure she's so dead. Was fell. I think we can do this, it's fine. Have all of the buffs, all of them. Discard deadweights cause problems, yeah. Alright, well that's just GG. So awesome. There's nothing else to kill here, or to get the kill, so I'm not even going to play the stealth guy here. GG. Fade up to a lot. Fade up to a lot. Man, it's nice when this build with little fade works. It's nice. Okay, well there's the remnant pack. So will that stick? You all said the Endless Tome does work, right? So if I take this, I will now have Endless. It means I won't be reforming. So is it good is the question. I guess it's insurance if we don't draw a reform. Didn't they nerf the fade semi-recently too? That I don't know. Oh, there's extra strikes too. Wow. Well, I don't have to dupe it. It's already duped. I could just put it inside of itself. Right? Does that, yeah, that could be insane. It's already 2 of them. Wow. You know what? I don't have this golded yet either. Okay. Yeah, the essence. I mean, it does give spikes to everybody on the floor. The challenge is going to be keeping the thing alive, I guess. All right, what is it? Capacity, Ember, Draw. I feel like we have so much draw already. We're having cards we can't play. I could stick the Shard Channeler behind Stealth Dude to guarantee he stays alive. That's interesting. I think just Ember. Well, what about Capacity? Nah, I don't think we need Capacity. Yeah, I think it is just Ember. I think it is just Ember. Okay, no removal here. Jeez, do we actually want to duplicate it? So we're still looking for... Are we still looking for a holdover here? Guess we could still look for holdover Wicked Blaze. We need the health on Chandlers for sweep survival. I feel like we're not playing on the sweep floor. Unless you're talking about against non... Talking about the Divinity. Divinity we're playing second floor multi-strike 100%, right? That's just going to double the damage. Yeah, I think we go Magic here. My main worry is about those things surviving, but I guess we have enough reform that if they die, we can just reform them, maybe? Talking about the sweep enemies. Yeah, I guess that's true. Let's see what's in here. Stewards. A little late. Oh! 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 So that would give an extra 70-something health. And then if we get intrinsic on that, that's going to be a lot of extra health. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Well, there's the Endless. Okay, so now we just get Quick and Endless if we go with this. Streamer seed confirmed, I know. Steward one seems better, Kappa. So we just take Quick Endless, right? Now I don't... Especially since I didn't take the Endless. Now I don't even need these. But is it worth getting one extra thing per kill? I don't think so. Endless Fade doesn't get as much HP, though. Only 1 HP per turn. We have Resin and we have Adaptive. I kind of like the idea of not having to reform Little Fade, honestly. Because that's dependent on us finding our reforms. We have a lot of them, but we also have a big deck. I think getting Quick for free and Endless I think this is good. I'm going to go for it. I think it's good. We do still need shards. So this puts us at 65. 65 plus some infusion will give us 90, and then some other 10 cost things. So we have to take that. Rand always bragging about the size of his deck. You know it. You know it. Consume could be good. Gosh, I kind of just think I rolled for a holdover, man. We really need intrinsic. I really hope we get intrinsic for the adaptive mutation. Less reforms on Faye just means more reforms on Stealth, Spike Chandler. Exactly, yeah, exactly. Minus 1 root seeds, we can do that. But again, if I get a holdover on a 2 cost, that makes everything free once we draw it. So I think I just roll for that. I guess a 0 cost to guarantee we can play like a consume to get it out. It's not terrible. We have so much Ember, I don't think minus cost matters at all. Consume might actually be useful, because this is not really helpful for us, right? So just getting this out of our deck, like a cheap removal, I think is worth. Frickin' Permafrost. I think I've got like Permafrost 6 times when we're playing this cards are not discarded thing. Okay, I guess I'll get spell damage on you, because what else are we gonna get? Just save gold, man. Dagnabbit game. It's like, we're giving you all the good RNG and everything else. You don't get to complain, Rand. Okay, fine. +8 attack. Honestly, it's pretty strong, but I think we can do it because we're killing everything with our spikes. It's kind of like multi-strike. I don't think this matters. And we're also endless, so it really doesn't matter. Okay. Is there any way I can kill you off, though? I mean, do we just set up floor 1 so I don't have to worry about the Ember Drain? I don't know about that. Would Perma be good just to not draw 1 card in a thick, girthy deck? The thing is, Broken Ace, in this challenge, we don't... Permafrost is already on every card in our deck. So... it's just sadly not doing anything for us. I am going to root you, actually. Should guarantee you die next turn. Don't want to do that. That's okay. You're not the first person to ask that question, so no worries. Do I have a 2 cost? I don't have a 2 cost. Now Wick Lashes are a little less good because we don't want burnout on you, right? I think we don't want burnout on you anymore. Let's see. How does he die? Because you have quick to kill him, and then he attacks and dies. Okay. I think it's still fine to do this. When Fade comes back from death, she won't have any burnout, so we can Wick Lash freely. Oh, the burnout doesn't stay? Well, let's test that. I don't know if I remembered that little mechanic. I didn't know that Endless got rid of burnout. There's adaptive. Yeah, I don't see any burnout. Okay, that's awesome. Okay. Burnout's a status that will never stay on Endless. Okay. So you always have quick, so I can just give quick to, like, this guy. Do I care about ensnaring? I don't think I care about that. It will matter, though, once we do adaptive mutation, right? Oh, and it gets plus 50% attack every time. Oh, you're right. So... yeah. When played, your champion gains 50 attack. Okay. I mean, if you die again, it's endless. So even if you burn out, it doesn't matter. So I can just do that. I think I can just do that, right? This is such a broken build, actually. We could potentially wait for a while before going adaptive. Just pile up the attack. Yeah. So you're gonna burn out, but everything's dying. So, okay. So I could do this. Oh, that kills. It's 0 of 3. Okay, I was gonna adaptive again. Do I care about giving you all this burnout? It doesn't really matter, so I can just consume this card. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. We broke it, everybody. We did it. Oh, you didn't? Okay, you didn't die. It's taking too much damage to actually be able to use adaptive again. So, I guess we'll just do this. Makes all these other cards free. Just play that out. Play that out. We got our targeted ones. Oh my god, look at Faye just going off. Is there a way to make this even more broken, I guess, is the question. Oh, there's my spikes. Okay, this is the way to make it more broken. This. This. They never get to the top floor for the stealth guy to do anything. Shard channel is how it's more broken, that's right. Now it's 165 times 3. 495 damage to any unit that attacks it. I can add the broken ace to make it broken. There you go. Your name has never been more apt. Who doesn't have quick already? Everybody gets quick. Everybody gets freaking quick. What a broken build we have here. How much burnout do we have? We have 6 burnout. 696 damage per attack. It's fun to break this game. It really is fun to break this game. Okay. There's resin removal. This is a great card. I think we take this. Remember we tried to fade build a while ago and it tanked badly? This is our reward. That's right. Because this can get rid of, what, damage shields? All that kind of stuff. Yeah, let's take it. I like it. Get 2 of them. I don't think anything else is useful. Descending is not useful. Healing is broken. It doesn't work here. Stings I don't care about, so that's a skip. Okay. Okay, magic removal. Let's go here. What do we got? Finally got holdover. Okay. I'm gonna look at everything here. 3 damage. Damage when dies. A little late for that. Alright, we do need to make sure we're getting what's his face to spawn. So we do have to intrinsic. Yes. Yes, we still want to intrinsic this. Is there a way to break it more, though? The more Fade dies, the better this is, right? I mean, we can still intrinsic because it's basically intrinsic permafrost. So I can still have it guaranteed in my opening hand, not necessarily play it turn 1. But it's it's permafrosted intrinsic, so we still do it. And this gives us our shards, so... Yeah, doubling is worth more than just giving extra spikes, so we just put this guy into this guy for our shards. Sorry, Wickless Baron. You're gonna go inside a Wickless Baron. Ew, it's icky! It's fine, it's fine. Okay. So what are we removing? The second adaptive? Doing it a second time I don't think helps us much. I think the Wildwood Sap's pretty useless. Although what I will say is anything that's consumed isn't really clogging our deck that much. Our primitive molds are pretty useless now. Yeah, all the random reforms I think are useless, so let's go ahead and get rid of those. Is there anything we want to duplicate? It's funny, this guy never even died last time. God. We could duplicate another shard channeler and have spikes times, was it 5? Yes. Think I like it. I can't upgrade it to give you more health though, right? Yeah, let's do it. So we have spikes do an additional 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's spikes, whatever the spikes are, which starts at 177 times 4. We could just reform them for health, that's true. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Jack strips for free damage I like, to get rid of damage shields. Does Extinguish Trigger help us at all? Just for Molten Encasement, but he was never dying. I guess if we play him on the top floor... If we're playing on the top floor... Extinguish gives Fade HP. Extinguish and attack. Okay. Alright. I think that's fine. Not as broken as it could be. I feel like I just want to remove with the rest of my gold, honestly. So I'll probably do that. Yeah, I think we just remove as much as possible. So what's our most useless? Primitive molds? Oh, we did want holdover. What's our best card to play? Wicked Blaze. Maybe Resin? Resin for guaranteed removal of like damage shields and stuff. I like that. Yeah, -1 and holdover means it's free debuff and buff removal every turn. Yeah, I like it. I like it. And we'll still be able to remove one more card. Okay. Let's see. So we have 3 shard channelers. If they die to sweeps, how many reforms are we going to want to have? Exactly 3, I guess. 2 Wicked Blazes. Primitive Mold. This consumes, so I'm not going to get rid of that. I like the roots. Memento Mori makes 1 cost things free. Second Resin, you think is not useful? We probably only need to debuff 1 floor a turn. That's probably true. Most of my other things consume. We get value out of most of our other cards. Okay. Sure. I don't think it matters too much what we do here. We're in such good shape. And I'm going to consume this guy. The quick consumes, so it's basically, you know, consume spells I don't feel super, the big need to get rid of them as much. So what we want to do is we want to play Fade a couple times before Adaptive Mutation, if that's possible. So. So we want to play you a couple times here. And we can actually... Oh, we got the holdover turn 1. You actually die here, though, don't you? It's because that 15 is your exact health. I never did buff this guy at all. Well, I guess we reform him. Yeah, we'll just reform him. We got the Wicked Blaze. Alright, so... The question is going to be how many times do we play... How many times do we play a little Fade before we actually do the thing? This one doesn't die, so... Shard Channeler. Hold on to Shard Channeler until we do the thing. To 309. We can... Is there anything to remove? There's Rage. I could remove the... I remove the Burnout from you. Does this remove Burnout? It removes Sap and Ember Drain. I don't think it removes Burnout. Okay, well it does remove the Ember Drain, so that's worth. Okay. Oh, I gave him Burnout, so that guy now dies. That's fine. I think that's fine. Okay. Give you more health is probably worth. Just to use this one up. Okay. Okay. You're rooted for another turn. I did not get a reform this turn. We have 2 of our spike dudes. 408, we're getting pretty big. Just gonna play this. I think I'm gonna go to 2nd floor next and get my spikes going. Or what? I could just set up this floor, right? Did I get a reform? I didn't, but I did get this to play. This is free. Okay. Alright, I think we go ahead and just go. I think it's time. $480 health, I think will be plenty. Anytime he dies, it doesn't matter. You have quick anyway. Sure, quick you. Anybody have any buffs I want to remove? Your rage, sure, why not? Okay. You burn out. Oh no, don't burn out. Do I get reform? I did not get reform. Do I need to root anything? I don't think it really matters. I will root. I mean, how much damage are they taking? 816, and I still have another spikes guy to get. Oh, this is so ridiculous. Yeah, that'll give him the burnout, so that it won't take away 1 draw. Come on, where's my other spikes guy? We're not doing enough spikes damage. Okay, there's the reform. So I can go ahead and play you up here. Remove the Ember Drain. Do I play this? I'm guaranteed to draw my 2 other cards, so I don't need to. This is such a broken build, man. This is so broken. Alright, I got nothing to reform. This does make all my spells cost 0, though. So do I want to do it? I only have 2 spells that don't cost 0, so... Now I want to keep that in my hand. Anybody I care about rooting? Spikes guy, that won't kill it. Okay, so we are good. Have the armor guy just be stuck here, because why not? Draw 8. Is anything dying? He is, so we do want the reform. Resin removal on Fade will let me heal her. Resin removal removes Heartless? Are you sure? Oh, you're right! I didn't know it did that. Well, that's making a broken build even more broken. And I don't want to root anything here. Oh, crap. This root actually made me get 1 less kill. Darn. What's awesome about this is these other units, since they do nothing, like they don't attack, means Little Fate is just getting every single kill, which is so cool. Wow, that guy actually doesn't die? Because he doesn't attack. Oh, I should have given him attack. Yeah, I should have buffed that guy. Okay, this guy's better because he's burning out. Chandler's own attacks are immune to enemy spikes. Yeah. Okay. Now he dies. Oh, this is a fun build. This is fun. I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? I'm having fun. This is great. Kill everything, Little Fade. Seraph's just dead. 1245 times 3. Oh my god. Oh, those spikes. 1245. I have a feeling Seraph's not going to last past a couple turns here. I have a feeling. So... Damage shield sucks, though. That's... Okay, it'll be gone next floor because of jack strips. So... If I swap it now, it would definitely be bad. If I play this now... He won't die. He'll get in the reform pool. I think I might play him here. No, but he won't die, and I want him to die, actually. I just don't want the Ember Drain. I can play him on this floor and he dies, right? Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. Okay, he might even still get stats from that, too. I draw 7, so I won't overdraw here. Stop punching yourself! Stop punching yourself! Alright, only one guy dies here, so... I might need to think about doing the thing now. Otherwise I start leaking or they get to the next floor. How about we start on mid floor and adapt right away? Kill Teal D really quickly. I think I'm just gonna do this now. We maybe could have done that, but this is fine. 1000 damage turn 2. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see. Are you enchanting? Play spell. I'm gonna want to play Root Seeds on you next turn. Hopefully I'll get one. You think I'm winning? I think I might be winning. Does anything happen when something dies? No, we're good. Okay. Draw things. I'm gonna keep this so I can play it on that guy next turn, so he'll die. Oh my god. Another 1,000 damage. Okay, I drew one spike channeler. That goes up to 1,600 damage. How about 2,140 damage? Oh, this build though. Oh, and I need to give you attack so you die. Okay. Any incants here? Triggers when you die. I don't think it matters. There's no sweeper. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. I'm just like having fun now. Root the healer. Oh, he is going through. You're right. Well, what do I care if he goes through? I guess he does 5 damage if he dies, so sure. Okay, so that guy dies, so continue buffing you. Hold on to that. I will need to reform next turn. I think I just get rid of this. Yeah. Perfect divinity restart or restart, yes. Well, he's going to be dead this turn. I just hope I get my other spikes. Yes, okay. I want to see what the spikes do. 1365 to any damage, any unit that damages it. What a frickin' run, man. This is just one of the most borked builds I've ever seen. Got our hold over here. Let's remove all of your buffs. Because why not? What else are we going to do? Oh yeah, we got rid of the Heartless. Alright, let's see what's the final count on Little Fade after this run. 74 attack, 429 health. Quick Endless, 273 spikes. That does 1365 anytime somebody hits it. This girl is literally the strongest champion on the Armchair General. GG, man. Oh, you all got armor. 1455 times 2 says, screw your armor. GG cookie time. What a build. Oh, that was one of the most fun runs I've had in a while. That was so awesome. Yeah, we got to check if that was the most spikes. What was it doing? 1365 at the end? Shard Channeler, I always thought you were terrible. Little did I know, you were the best frickin' unit in the game. 63,000 score. Oh, that counts towards our Covenant rank 25 last Divinity wins too. What's that purple? Ah, the purple means I've completed with Divine Victory. So if I look at what is it? It's personal records. Where is that? This. Most, was it spikes? Spike damage or something? Spikes applied 690. Was that one? I don't know how much spikes. We were only at like 300 or something because it's 300 times 4. We must have had like a double spikes thing run or sometime. Well, that was fun. Brains over Brawn. Shard Channel is only good with Spike Fade and maybe some really invested Thorn Hollow Sentience. Yeah. Alrighty, my friends. Well, before we do another one, I'm going to stand up, stretch, take a break. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying. This was a blast. We're going to have to do another one. Hopefully break the game again. If it's anybody new, hope you're having a good time. Hit the follow. Quick stand up, stretch break. We'll come back. We'll do another run. Y'all rock. See you in a bit, my friends.